You're very welcome back to Unstable TV. So we have another suggestion coming in from our American Reactions playlist from you guys. But before we get into that, if this is your first time on the channel, do not forget to
like, subscribe, comment, share. If you like reaction videos like this, make sure you hit that bell. And if you're back with us again, thanks.
So what have you guys sent us in today, Danielle?
So today, James, we were asked to have a look at a song by Alan Jackson. This is called Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? And this is about the 9/11 attacks, just in case anybody doesn't know what it is.
Yep.
If you don't want to watch videos like this, that's fine. You can turn it off.
Of course, do watch along with us if you are still here, and share your stories in the comments with us. We always love replying to you guys and sharing our stories with you also. Let's watch this together. Let's go.
Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Were you in the yard with your wife and children, or working on some stage in LA? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky?
I think we all did.
Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down?
Why Lars Ulrich?
Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know. Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble and saw
that's
the
a picture.
ones left below? Did you burst out with pride for the red, white, and blue, and the heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer, and look at yourself and what really matters? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Did you feel guilty cause you're a survivor? In a crowded room, did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you loved her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes and hope it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep. Did you notice the sunset the first time in ages, and speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow, go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some strangers, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day?
First of all, a very big shout out to the original content creator to make sure you check them out and give them a like, subscribe, and share and all that good YouTube stuff. And a very big shout out to you guys for sending this over to us. So what did you think of that, Danielle?
There was definitely some really powerful shots in there. Like, you forget what happened until you see the pictures again. It was a horrible, horrible thing to happen. But, you know, especially when you think of America being attacked, you never think a country like that would be, which is sad considering, you know, a lot of other countries do get attacked every day and no one really cares, which is really, really, really upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different video. We're going to talk about this right now. You just get lost for words again when you see videos like this and you see clips of what actually happened and pictures of the actual moment in time. I can't imagine what everyone was going through there. But I know the video is more so about, you know, keep the faith, keep the love, make sure you remember that you don't know what anyone's going through, you don't know what people are going through, regardless if it's something as serious as this or they're just having a bad day. Be nice to people. Be nice to people. And if you have your faith, lean into your faith. And I'm always in shock when I watch videos like this and see clips because it was such an awful day.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the song reminds us not only how much of an awful day it was, but also the powerful effects it had afterwards. The aftermath, as severe as that was, the aftermath was also severe. We've no idea how lonely these people felt and the guilt they felt for surviving, because some people do feel that. When I hear that part in the song, I forget about that people do feel guilty after that. It should have been me, but we're all here for a reason, and maybe they survived to tell the story or help with future issues like that, to help people come out and understand, you know, not to feel guilty and it happened the way it happened and you're here for a reason. But I think a lot of raw emotion was captured in this, and it paid it forward to the Star Spangled Banner of how when they're lost in America, you can look to the flag and be proud of a nation that does come together in these hard times. Like, a lot of people in the state did come together. They showed each other a lot of love. They spoke to a stranger. They lended a stranger a hand. Even in Canada during this 9/11, they took strangers into their home and looked after them as if they were family. The same as all the people around the harbour. All the boats came together and tried to rescue as many people off the island as they could. That's just one thing you have to commemorate America for. When it does get tough, they all band together. So of course, we'd love to hear your guys' story, where you were, as he said, when the world did stop turning, because all of us know where we were on that day. And if you have any stories about the background of this or this song at all, let us know in the comments.
Where were you and what were you doing when it happened? We were only kids at the time, but I still remember it, do you?
Yeah, I was in school at the time.
Yeah, I was just home from school. That was the first thing I seen when I walked in the door.
Yep.
Was that on the news?
Yeah. And it was everywhere. Like, that's all it was in Ireland for a few weeks after that. There's always a new story about it, and then we learned more and more of what was erupting afterwards and the aftermath, and then we all have our stories.
We did. So yeah, like James said, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear, you know, your side of it and just talk to you about what actually happened. So sorry about the birds in the background, they just haven't stopped.
Yeah. That's been our 2 cents, and we'll chop ourselves out as.